Now let us go and create the providers for our EnvConfig file as well as for the database file that we have over here. So let's go and create the new folder inside of the core. Let's call this one as the providers over here, and let's add the new file that will be of the db.py file over here. Let's go and create the function over here that will be of the def, and then the get the let's call this one as the get the db session over here, and that's going to return us the generator. I guess that's from I need to import the session as well as none and none from the one is from the typing import the generator, and another one is the SQLAlchemy.orm the session over here. And from here I need to return my database instance that I have over here, right? And let's go down over here, and I need to go and so let's say the session which will be of equals to the database over here, and in the database I guess the database class requires the instance of the EnvConfig. So let's go and create the new file over here, env_config, right? env_config.py file over here, and let's go and create the function def and get the env_config over here. That's going to return us the envconfig over here, right? And we need to import that from the I guess core, right? Core config, and then the I guess it should be of the app.core, app.the_core, right? And that should be, let's go and check. Okay, so that's the correct one. And from here we are going to return the envconfig instance from here, env. Let's go and take a look. So I need to return the instance of this one from here, envconfig as well. Just go and return that from here, and let's just go and add the documentation for this one. Get the environment variable, environment configuration. It returns the environment config, and it's giving us some issue over here, right? So I guess that's just the false positive over here, and I can just go and say this is to pywrite ignore. I guess that should fix that one. Pywrite ignore the report call issue, or I'll just go and say the typ type ignore over here. That should be good. Just ignore that. I guess that's the false positive that we are getting over here. And once we have this particular function, let's just go and add the LRU. It should be LRU catch over here. Let's import that from the function tool as well using the LRU catch, right? So we get the we can catch this particular envconfig. In the envconfig, it's going to create a lot of this particular information, and that's just need to be created a single or one time, right? So we don't have to recreate every or regenerate all of this every time we call the or get the instance of this particular envconfig. It should just be created a single time. So that's why we want to cast that particular configuration or the cast the instance of the envconfig. So every time we call the get envconfig to get this particular instance of the envconfig file, it's going to return us the same instance that it has been created. All right, so we don't want to go and create a duplicate instance. So that could be a heavy work because it has to go and do a lot of this stuff over here. Currently there is just a few environment variables that we have, but in the large app you will have a pretty large variables or the environment variables over here, and it will take time to load that particular configuration. So we just want to catch that over here. as it's, if you are familiar with the singleton pattern, that's quite similar over here. It's going to create a single instance of the EnvConfig over here, right? It's going to catch, and it's every time we call the get EnvConfig, it's going to return the same instance unless we clear the cache over here. Now since we have that, let's just go and call the get the EnvConfig over here, and let's just go and import that from the over here, and let's just go and call this one over here. Let's just go and close this one, and dot, I can just go and say get the database session, and I also need to import this particular database session over here. It's not from the DB, right? So it should be from the core dot the data, right? And then from the data dot the source, I guess source dot the database over here, and we need to import that, and make sure that you import the correct one. It's not the correct one, it's not the correct one. So let's just go and say remove that source dot the local, I guess local dot the database, and let's wait for this to complete. And if I go and open up this one, okay, so that's the correct one. Make sure you import the correct location over here, otherwise we are going to get an error on the later stage over here. And once we have this particular database instance, we can get that particular session, and we can return a session from here. So let's provide the generate the doc string over here and get the database session, and right, it's going to return us the generator which provides the session none and none. It's basically providing us the database session over here. And now with this configuration, we are good to go with our providers. Next thing that we need to do is we need to go and we need to create a dependency injection for our features that we are building. So basically in the interface layer, now we should be able to go and create our dependency injection or create the dependencies of our repository which requires the session, and also for the our country service which requires the instance of the iCountry repository, which is an interface over here. So that will be the next one that we need to do over here.